Here, talk for a second.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, awesome. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Pink Hoodie Podcast. I'm here with my friend and fellow comedian. He's very funny, Justyn Armstead. Everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I had a crazy day yesterday.
Yeah, you almost died.
Yeah,
Kind of.
it was kind of It was a bad thing, but like we were supposed to record this last week, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, a factory right next to my house exploded. I'm like, bingo. It's like God was looking out for me and nobody else. I have content, but I was at home at like 5:00. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm really tired, and then the whole house just shook. Like my ceiling came down.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking fillings are rattling.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I just go outside and there's just like fire and smoke everywhere.
What kind of factory was it?
A chocolate factory.
Really? Did it
Yeah.
smell real good?
No. You could never actually smell chocolate outside.
Yeah.
But it was like there was like a gas leak, and they were complaining about it for like 2 weeks, and then the city sent somebody to check it out, and they were like, "It's all good." And then like 4 days later, the whole building blows up.
Jesus. I saw that photo on your Instagram. So it's like everything like blocked off.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't get my car out. Like,
Damn.
yeah, they blocked off like 3 blocks around it because there's a bunch of rubble, and they gotta, I guess, shift through it to see if there's like 5 people missing.
Oh shit.
And then like missing, I don't know what missing means, but if you're at the bottom of an exploded building,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not good.
3rd degree chocolate burn.
Well, actually, only 2 people died so far, I guess. But
Oh, that's good.
when I went there was definitely like a lady on the ground, and her face was just like pink and black.
Was she moving?
No, so that had to have been one of them.
Damn.
And I feel like she didn't work there. She just like
So you just saw a dead lady?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I live in
traumatic.
Reading. I've seen a lot of dead bodies, but it's crazy because I drive. That's how I get home. Like that road, everything. So I was like, good thing I got home early and not like my normal time from work, or I'd have been driving right by there.
Damn. Well, I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, me too.
Voice crack.
That makes 2 of us.
My dad works in Reading.
Really?
Reading Area School District, yeah. He's a guidance counselor.
At where?
The elementary school, Reading Area School District.
Okay, is it Northwest? Oh, your dad must be. Is your dad like a drill sergeant?
No, he's very chill.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the elementary school, so it's like really young kids.
Yeah, they're still
I've
dealing
heard-
out there.
I've heard some stories. He likes it though.
Oh, he does.
He just hates his. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that, but she's about to retire anyway.
There you go.
So
Fuck
is
her.
he. So fuck her, Miss. I should probably bleep that out.
No. Not gonna listen to Pink.
She's no way. I mean, I don't want. Yeah, fuck it. We all die someday. So
Yeah.
Who cares if I say fuck Miss?
Yeah, anything could happen. Who knows?
I've been calling her Miss Lasagna.
That's what I honestly thought you said the first
Yeah.
time. Like
Yeah,
they misspelled lasagna on purpose.
yeah. She's a bitch. Anyway. All right, we're back. God damn it. Sorry. I need to buy new podcast software because this happens too many times. We were just talking about the last time we saw each other. We were on a show in January.
Wow, is that long ago?
And,
That's
like we were thinking about going to the casino.
yeah.
And we were talking about how I probably would lose a lot of money if I went to the casino.
Do you? Okay, so you had your birthday party. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if I was like diming you out or something.
No.
So your birthday party at a strip club. How much money did you spend there? How was that actually?
It was very fun. I wish you came.
Yeah, I really wish I could have.
You wanted to have sex though.
I have a girlfriend. I'm a loser.
No, that's good. I wish I had a girlfriend. I would have stayed home to have sex with a girlfriend. If I had. But yeah, it was really fun. It was me, Craig Paul, Andrew Brooks, my friend Damon from work, and Joe Ahmet.
Okay.
So it was pretty fun. Joe and Craig gave me like $80. And I was like, Craig, you don't need to give me that much money. So I got like 4 back-to-back lap dances in a row.
I was gonna say, like, you're in the champagne room at that point.
Yeah, I was having a good time.
What was it called? What was the club called?
Club Good Times.
Yeah, there you go.
It was in the middle of Columbia. It's a pretty rundown strip club.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Pretty shady, but like I kind of wanted to go there anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I went there last year for my birthday, and that's my mom.
Oh, okay.
And
She can't see me.
it was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, $80 takes you far in a Colombian strip club.
Yeah, Colombian strip club. Yeah, it was $20 lap dances.
Oh wow,
Which is, I feel like that's
cheap.
cheap.
Yeah. I think
right?
that's cheap.
Okay.
That's pretty cheap.
That's the only strip club I've been to.
I've only
that
been
one.
like 3 times to a strip club too.
Have you been to Savannah's? I want to go to Savannah's.
No, I've been to Al's and Baby Dolls.
Where are those at?
Al's is like in Reading.
Okay.
They get like famous strippers or something, like porn stars that come through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Baby Dolls, I guess, is like a truck stop strip club. It's bad. Like, you'll
so
probably
not a
find a
good one.
pregnant stripper.
Yeah.
Probably using her biblical cord to do tricks with.
Ooh, like jump rope.
Grab the pole, Spider-Man people.
Yo-yo.
Yeah, that seems like a dirty place.
Yeah. And there's kind of charms to dirty places.
Yeah.
Like that, if you can get past the sadness.
Yeah. I'm doing this to pay for my 5 children that live in a trailer with my mom.
Yeah. Now that you say it like that, maybe not.
Using your dollars to wipe away tears. I don't know. But yeah, strip clubs are fun. I don't know. I haven't really been that much, but like birthday parties, I really wish I could have came out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll go next year.
Same one, same day.
Yeah. Maybe I'll splurge and go to Savannah's or something.
Yeah, you said you always wanted to go there. No
Yeah.
time like the present.
And Corey Miller works there now.
Wait, what?
Corey Miller.
Works at Savannah's?
Yeah, he's like a bouncer now.
Oh my god, that's a perfect job for him.
So we could probably get him for free.
Wow, I did not know. What happened to Domino's?
I have no idea. He just told me he's working at Savannah's now.
Oh shit, yeah, we can get him for free at the back door, hang out with him.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah, I'm down for it. So what have you been up to?
I've just been working, man. I got a new job like in November. I do like marketing for this like restoration company.
Oh.
So your chocolate factory, they just got blown up.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I work in like an office.
Okay. Well, I actually got a new job too. I switched because I was a phlebotomist, and like the hours for that are like rotating. So I'd work nights, and I'm like, I love comedy.
Yeah.
I need a first shift job, and I pretty much got the job that you used to have, where it's like, now I'm like a uniform delivery driver and salesman.
Okay.
And I just remember the first time I came back to like Lancaster after not being there for a while. You were like, "Yep, I got fired from my job at UPS."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "How long did you work there?" You're like, "A week."
Yeah, it was Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I
like,
crashed the van.
yeah, and
the
that
first day.
I drove like the truck twice, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna crash it. Yeah, I can't post this on my Facebook now. Yeah, but it's very unlikely that I don't crash that. It's so big.
It's like scary.
Yeah.
Like the amount of families we could kill.
Yeah.
In like one wrong steering wheel turn.
Seriously, or like the side mirrors. It's like, this is bigger than the lane. I'm going to take a kid out.
And you're so high up.
Yeah.
You can't even see these fucking tiny kids.
Feels so powerful, yeah.
I know. It's like Spider-Man, like great power comes great responsibility. I remember like the first week of that job, I was like, I'm not gonna smoke any weed on the job. So I used to smoke a fuck ton of weed when I did Grubhub.
Yeah, of course.
Like every time.
Oh
every
wow.
shift.
You're using your supply at that point.
Yeah. And I remember the first day I crashed it sober as hell, and I was like, maybe weed makes me a better driver.
Well, when I drive high, not that I've ever done it, I drive slow. Like,
yeah.
I'll be looking, I'm like, oh, I'm 5 to 10 miles under the speed limit.
Yeah.
That's bad. But I mean, that's better than drunk
like,
where people are going like 90 and a 25.
I just try to go like 2 under the speed limit.
2 under?
Like when I'm, because like, I don't know, cruise control is the best when you're. I feel like
I've never ever used cruise control in a
Really?
car. I don't know
Really?
why. I've never done it.
if you're on the highway and
Yeah.
it's your best friend, you gotta use it.
That sounds perfect, actually. I don't know what. Honestly, I bought a new car like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use any of the technology in it at all. I might as well
probably
have like
have.
an Oldsmobile or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't use the. Oh, to turn off again?
No, we're good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't use anything in it. It has like heated seats, massage seats, all this
Oh wow.
shit.
You have it has massage seats?
No, wait, no, it doesn't. That's my coworker's
That's
car.
crazy.
But it has a
That's awesome.
bunch of shit. I don't use any of it.
Uh-huh.
I wasted all my money. I don't own a house.
How much money did you spend on it?
It was like $32,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So stupid. My other car had like 3 brakes on it for the last year, and I drive everywhere. Plus,
Damn.
it was Barbie red, so I got pulled over.
Yeah.
I got pulled over doing 68 and 65.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. My
Thought-
brother told me that that's like the color car that gets pulled over the most. Or
Yeah.
Like red cars.
I was like, the guy in front of me is doing 80.
Yeah.
And that's 3 over the speed limit. It was the day after New Year's. It was like a Jay-Z movie or something.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll never get a red car. But now I have a white car, and that's kind of.
I also have a white car.
Is your car the one that says Jesus loves or like trust in the love or something?
Yeah, it says like True Love Lasts.
Yeah, there we
which
go.
is the name of one of my dad's Christian dating books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he has a website for it?
Yeah.
Because it says truelovelast.org on the back, too.
Yeah. And I have like a bunch of fucking stupid bumper stickers. I call it the Christ Mobile. And like I was gonna write a bit about it, but I don't think it's that funny. Like I don't think I'll ever get pulled over in it because I have like the Lord on my side. Because the cops are like, oh, he's a good Christian boy.
Never mind the coke and stripper in his passenger seat.
No, I've never done coke.
Really?
Yeah. Do I look like someone that's done coke? Probably.
You look like Pete Davidson. So yes, absolutely.
Have you ever done coke?
Oh yeah, I'm not posting this on my Facebook, so
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I've done coke before. It's not. I don't really get that much out of it. Like other people go crazy for it. It just made me like kind of talkative for a little bit, but it wasn't. It wasn't something that I would like blow somebody behind a dumpster in an alley for, or even buy on my own. I don't
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I stay away from stuff that'd make me do that.
That's good.
But yeah, it's not. Have you ever done Adderall?
Yes.
It's like a minor. I feel like it's a lesser version of how you feel when you take Adderall.
Really?
Yeah. Like I feel like
Then why does everyone love it so much? I don't get it.
I don't either. That's what I'm trying to figure. Well, Adderall lasts forever.
Yeah.
So like Coke, if you don't want to
Doesn't
be up for
last.
9 hours or whatever,
Like
it lasts-
30 minutes?
yeah, and then you come down. So it's like you could do it and still have a night or go to bed.
Okay.
You couldn't do like Adderall at like 2 a.m. and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed in an
Yeah.
hour.
Definitely not. I remember I saw like an interview with like Eric Andre, and he said it was like a little stronger than like a cup of coffee. That's what he said. I was like,
Was it a real interview or was he
Yeah,
being
it was-
Eric Andre in
it
the
was a
interview?
real interview,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
he said he didn't like it that much.
No, I don't.
But
I don't really like any drug other than weed.
yeah.
'Cause that just mellows me out.
Sometimes like, yeah, weed is probably it's definitely the only drug that I can like use nowadays.
Yeah.
That won't like ruin my life.
I've never really seen you like super drunk.
Yeah. You haven't been to Phantom Power a bunch, have you?
No, I've
Yeah.
only been like 2 times since they moved from Chameleon Club.
Yeah, I used to get like shit faced there.
Really?
It was pretty bad.
Oh, I wish I was there for that.
You know T, the bartender?
Yeah.
He had to like drive me home like one time because I was like belligerent drunk, and I was like yelling. I like yelled at someone.
I can't picture
And like
you yelling.
Yeah. That's the only time like I've yelled, like full on screamed at somebody.
Like mad?
Yeah. I told them fuck you. It was pretty.
Whoa.
I looked back and I was like, damn, I feel very embarrassed about that moment. And
Oh.
I made it right with this person, but I still feel bad about it.
I tell people to fuck themselves all the time.
Yeah.
I can't even picture you doing that.
Yeah.
That's like I've never seen Audrey mad. Jack, I've never seen people from Lancaster mad actually.
Yeah.
You guys are all pretty mellow and chill from like Phantom Power.
Yeah, most of us. Yeah.
I've seen Jared like get pissed off before.
Yeah, that's Jared though.
Yeah.
Shout out Jared. I love Jared.
Yeah, Jared's great. He's really great. When I was going through with all that stuff with my mom, he was like checking in on me. I really appreciate him.
Yeah, Jared's a great guy.
But yeah, I gotta go back. I was like, yeah, I gotta go out to Lancaster more.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a fun time. It's just I've never had a good set. Well, I have a show in Lancaster later tonight, but like I've never really had a good set at Chameleon Club or like Phantom Power. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's true.
I
mean, you do good at the Comedy Zone, and like it's not like crazy different.
It
is kind of different.
After the first show I ever did in Reading, I was like, okay, I got to start branching out. Let me go to Lancaster. I'm gonna blow their minds.
Yeah,
I just had a really good show. I went there and it was crickets. Somebody was like, keep at it. I was like, that like knocked me down, but it was good. I probably needed it at that point.
Yeah, Phantom is like, it's very different from the Comedy Zone. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, Comedy Zone, you get like psychos. You could say anything. Like it's not like
there's been some psychos coming out to Phantom.
Really?
Yeah, I won't say their names, but there's a few.
Oh, they're like regular.
I won't say regular, but like every so often they'll come through.
Okay.
A few psychos will come through.
I saw like at Comedy Zone, like some guy came dressed full Spider-Man outfit and then like sort of like jumping around on stage. And like somebody that was basically got on stage and started talking to himself and walking around in the audience. I'm like, what is it? I just got out of the room. I'm not going to be the first shooting victim or whatever.
Yeah, I would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, Comedy Zone gets PA in general. I feel like PA is kind of a weird place.
Yeah. Do you ever want to get out of PA, like move out?
Yeah, I would want to. See, I like Philly. I like cities.
Mm-hmm.
And like New York is like, I can't ever be able to like afford to live in New York or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like Philly, I would like to. So I guess I want to stay in PA. I guess it was a necessity.
Yeah.
Like if I had infinite choices, no, I wouldn't. What about you?
I was thinking about Philly, but like now I'm kind of thinking about Austin. Maybe if I like, that's kind of cliche.
No, that's a good spot for like comics to go now.
Yeah, it's like, it's probably up there with like Chicago.
Yeah,
and like definitely not as good as New York or LA, but it's like the next level, like underneath it. Probably. Plus,
it's like a nice place to live. Like Chicago, it gets cold as shit there. Like Austin,
it
probably gets super hot though. I don't know.
Yeah. I can do the hot. Like, I went to rehab in Tennessee, and it was like 110 like every day, and I was
holy
like,
shit,
this is kind of not that bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But like if it's like under like 30, like here, like I want to blow my head off.
Yeah, I agree. Like snow, I could deal with never seeing snow again.
Yeah, fuck snow.
Yeah.
I feel like only like white girls like snow.
It's snowing. So you what? Know?
Yeah, we're the ones that have to fucking shovel the snow.
Yeah, we're driving it all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now that you say that, yeah, the West Coast is where to go. Like, I want warm weather.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why, like, the East Coast, people are just, we're more in your face, like, angry. Yeah, because we're dealing with this half the year.
Yeah.
Well, everyone in LA has a pool, or Arizona, or, well, Tennessee. Yeah. How'd you like Tennessee? Is Tennessee like super southern?
Yeah, some parts definitely. Nashville's pretty chill.
Oh yeah.
But like,
is that where you were?
No, I was like 45 minutes outside of it.
Okay, that's still near Nashville.
We would go to like AA meetings, like.
Well, you were there for alcohol?
Well, no, I was there for alcohol and Xanax and Klonopin.
That's a bad combo.
Yeah. And but like they'd like all take us out in like the drug addict van to like NA and AA meetings, and there was like a lot there's like some like Confederate flags definitely flying.
Yeah. And
it was like Tennessee. I was like, I don't think I would live in this part.
We're in PA, man. There's Confederate flags everywhere.
I know. There's one on my way to work I see every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Well,
this is the North.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we were never part of the South at any point. How far is the South rising?
Yeah.
To Maine?
Too much.
Yeah. So PA, I don't know. It's weird just doing comedy. You really, I don't like plan well. Like I don't like.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it's kind of like you never know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna get. There's not a real trajectory. Like you could get a great opportunity and then you're doing nothing or just bar shows or something.
Yeah.
So it's not like a consistent thing that you could ever really plan around.
It's like going out with a stripper.
Exactly.
Very consistent.
Yeah, sometimes they treat you nice, and then sometimes they're just scratching your face, stealing all your money.
Yeah, and they stab you because you went to a different strip club.
Yeah. Oh, you have some experiences. Don't go to Shanetta's or whatever it's called. What was it called?
Club Good Times?
No, Savannah's. Yeah, I made up a name.
Okay, I told Justyn this, but if I sound a little dumb today, I did hit my head on a railing at a show last night. So if I sound a little retarded, that's why. Well, I just want to tell the listener that.
Well, you're like 7 feet tall. That must happen all the time.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's so great being tall. I'm like, it definitely has its negatives if you're like a retard like me who like can't.
Well, it was amazing because like the first time I saw you, you were like 6'1" or something, like 6'2". I don't know you.
Yeah, when did we like meet? Like,
had to be like
4 years ago.
Yeah.
How are you? We're like the same age, right?
No, you're like 21. For the first time that
I'm 24.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like when I'm 33.
You're 33?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
No.
I thought we were the same age.
Fuck no. I was like the first time you went into.
I thought we were the same age until right now.
No, you were like you weren't allowed to drink when you were first coming to Mike's.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See, this is.
That's why I thought you were like 17 when you first started.
I was 18. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah,
Literally the whole time since I met you, I was like, we're like the same age.
Fuck. Wow, that's crazy. Black don't crack, I guess.
Hey.
Until it like cracks hard, and then it looks pretty bad.
Nah, you guys are doing pretty good.
I guess. Not sure how. Yeah. Wow, that's blowing my mind. There we go.
I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I like started around like with Jared, and like the same age as Jared.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe I'm wrong. I know like the place I started was with like Kyle, Joey,
okay,
Reading. Now there's nothing in Reading except explosions, but
they don't have that bowling alley.
No, they like a corporate bowling, like the Walmart of bowling alleys bought it, and They were like, "We're gonna make this a freezer."
They're making it a freezer?
That's what someone told me. For
what
like,
are they freezing? Like meats?
Yeah, for what? Bowlers? Like, how much do you think people are going to come to the bowling alley to dine?
That is weird.
Because that was a good room. That was like 100.
That was a fun, like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could smoke inside.
Yeah, that's insane. Because people that didn't, that's literally responsible for, at least I know, like 4 people starting smoking.
Really?
Yeah, including
smoking
me.
Inside.
Yeah.
Is that why you started smoking at that mic?
Yeah. Kyle, when I first started, Kyle, Brandon, they didn't smoke at all.
Kyle Neff?
Yeah.
Kyle Neff gave me my first drag of a cigarette was from Kyle Neff.
Really?
Yeah. I was 19 outside of 551 West in Lancaster.
He gave you your first drag of American Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. He was like, "Yeah, I don't smoke" when he first started. Now, like, I go to a mic and he's like at Comedy Zone and he's just chaining
He's like
them.
the main smoker.
Yeah, he's out there the whole show smoking American Spirits, which last an hour each anyway. And he's just chaining them. I'm like,
I'm like pretty close to like quitting, but like when like sometimes like I'll bum like a smoke from someone at like a mic,
yeah,
and then they give me an American Spirit. I'm like, fuck, this is like a marathon of carcinogens. Because like it takes so long to smoke it down.
Yeah, it's a long haul. Yeah,
it's
I'm
like good though, but like I'm fine with an equal 20. Like,
yeah, I don't honestly get smoked shorts. I get Newport shorts.
Yeah,
but I'm the worst with bumming cigarettes. Like, I think I've went to Comedy Zone.
All are though.
No, I went to Comedy Zone with cigarettes like twice.
Oh, never mind.
And one of the times I went there, some guy was like, "I'll give you $20 for 3 cigarettes." I was like, "I need to keep a pack on me here."
Yeah.
Because that was incredible.
Who was this?
It was like a random guy with 2 girls. I'm guessing all of them wanted 1 cigarette, and he is bad at negotiating.
And he really wanted to get some pussy. He's like,
I would have gave him to him for
I'm gonna
free.
highball him for 20.
No, that's what he offered. I was like, we were fighting to see who could get their pack out first.
Yeah.
That's the deal. I could get like,
damn.
2 more. But it's weird. I only started smoking with comedy too, because it's like all the comics would hang outside smoking, and then it's like I don't want to just stand around and be like, "Hey, what are you guys talking about?"
Yeah.
And now I like smoking before doing it. I don't know. It feels, puts me in the like head zone to do comedy.
Yeah, that nicotine buzz.
Yeah.
It sucks that.
Yeah, it's not good.
We have that crutch.
Yeah, and you're wasting all this money on cigarettes when you're already like complaining about like gas and driving everywhere.
I did the math for like how much money I spent on cigarettes. Like one year, it was like $3,000.
Really?
And I was like, I gotta stop.
Well, yeah, $10 a pack if you go through like.
It was like 3 packs a week, probably.
Well, okay, that's not bad.
So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was also buying vapes too, and those can add up pretty quickly.
See, I try to vape now, but it's like I feel like it's worse for me than smoking, just because I can like do it every 10 seconds and not feel like I'm doing anything.
Because at least you have to like go outside
to
like smoke, but now you can like do it like in your bed.
Yeah, I would never wake up at like 11:30 to go to the bathroom and be like, time to light up a cigarette. But I was like, oh, my vape's right here. And I'll just go to bed.
Do you sleep with it in your room?
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, clearly.
That's how I got down like a lot of nicotine levels. Like, because I would like wake up every like 3 hours and be like, boop, do like a head rush, be like, oh, and then go back to bed. But yeah, fuck big nicotine and tobacco.
What do you mean big nicotine and tobacco? Like,
I don't know.
actual
like
cigarette?
Zyn. Have you ever had Zyn?
Zyn?
Like the nicotine pouches.
Oh, yeah. Those are the kind that you can like swallow your spit or something.
No, if you swallow them, you'll.
Oh, so that is like a normal dip pouch, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's just like a white like bag. It's just nicotine, and you just like put it like in like your lip.
Okay.
So it's quote unquote like chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
You spit it out when you're done.
See, I tried dipping like 3 times in high school. I can't do it. Like I can't not swallow a little bit of spit, I guess, because I get sick as shit.
Yeah.
Every time I've done it.
I tried it for the first time in rehab because it was in Tennessee, and a lot of people in Tennessee dip, and it was like, I was like, I can't believe you guys like do this. This is like so disgusting.
It's gross too, yeah.
Yeah, and they have like their like cups of black like goo.
Yeah.
It's like, why? It's like, it's kind of embarrassing. I feel like it would be embarrassing.
It's it's nasty.
Yeah.
One of my friends, he was doing it, and we had to go somewhere, and I was like, you're not getting into my car with that in your mouth and spitting into this plastic bottle. I was like, don't worry, man. I'm a pro. And then I had to stop, and he like, the bottle goes out of his hand. He's like,
oh no.
The chew comes out of his mouth. I'm like, walk home. That's disgusting. Now
Did he walk home?
No, I'm not. He was overweight. He would have died. But it's like that. You don't need to be doing that at all times of the day. Nah, it wasn't anybody in comedy. Did you say, was it BJ? Who's BJ?
The guy that comes to Rookies sometimes?
I've never been to Rookies.
It's pretty fun.
See, the only thing...
hosts it.
Yeah, I'm doing, like, I'm on their show next month, but it's like...
Oh, sweet.
In Reading, like, it's hard. Everywhere's an hour away.
Yeah.
Like, Harrisburg's like an hour 20. Lancaster's like 50. That's kind of all right. Philly's like an hour 20. So it's like, I could only go to so many places a week because I can't drive 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
And then also sit through mics or like shows or whatever.
Yeah, that shit like wears on you.
It really does.
Like I do like 2 mics like a week.
Okay.
Probably.
Fan and Power.
I want to do like more.
Yeah.
Like, I'll either do Fan and Power or like Rookies or Comedy Zone.
Okay.
There's actually a new mic. It's like a mixed mic, so you can get like 15 minutes.
Oh, dope.
It's like actually like right next to Zootropolis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I forget what it's called though.
It's called Zootropolis.
Yeah.
I've been calling it Zoetropolis, like
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
When's that mix mic happen?
It's every other Tuesday. I heard they just had it this week, so like in like 1.5 Tuesdays from now.
Okay.
The next one will be.
Yeah, that's the like I love comedy, but if I could ever get to the position where I don't have to drive myself anymore,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing. I really want a Tesla just so I never have to drive again.
Yeah. Are like all like the new ones self-driving?
I don't know. I wouldn't get a Tesla, but
Yeah.
I think it's like a expensive upgrade, and I don't even know if it works
Yeah,
in
you
like.
just blew 30 G's on the car.
And I don't know if it works across the entire nation. Like, I'm not sure. Plus, I don't have a house. I have an apartment, so it's like I can't charge my car unless I'm having like extension cords coming out of my front door.
But don't you only have to like charge those like once a month?
I don't think so. I think you have
Are
to
they
charge
more?
it like every 200 miles or
Oh,
something.
really? Oh, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, Elon.
Or anybody. Yeah, I need a self-driving car though, because I like. Have you ever been driving and you're just like nodding off, and like you wake up and like you're like on the jump in the curve or like a car dealership or something?
I mean, I've hit a couple curbs when I was drinking and driving.
Well, that's drinking. It's, I'm just talking about the tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably not, actually.
You never like had a micro nap while driving? Like you're trying to stay awake, but somehow you're like.
Maybe one time I like drove with like 4 hours of sleep, driving like a 4-mile trip.
Yeah.
I mean, 4-hour trip, not 4 miles.
4 miles. I was like, whoa.
That's a 3-minute drive.
Yeah, that's scarier than being drunk to me.
Yeah.
Driving like when you're like micro napping, you can't like fight that at all.
Yeah.
But you also got to get home. It's like
it takes me like forever to fall asleep.
Really?
I'm like super anxious like when it comes to like falling asleep. I don't know why. I think it's like part of like my OCD. Like,
you have OCD?
Yeah, I do. Like I'm on antidepressants like for that.
Okay.
And depression, but mostly for OCD. But like I get my anxiety like spikes like right before I'm going to bed.
Really?
It's weird.
What do you get anxious about?
Like if like the doors are locked, if like stupid shit. Like if the oven's on.
Oh wow.
If I like left the refrigerator door open.
Oh wow, so it's like your
like
OCD and yeah.
Like shit I know that's like I don't need to like really worry about this that much, but it's like thinking about that shit.
But you don't get anxiety in like social situations like.
No, I still do.
Okay.
I'm very anxious with that too, especially since I stopped like drinking and taking Xanax.
Yeah.
I'm getting like better at like being more social, I'd say.
You're never like bad at socializing or anything
Really?
like that.
I think I'm pretty bad.
Nah, I don't. I think I'm bad.
I don't think you're bad.
Oh, I think I'm like I think Joey's great.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we try to have a conversation, it's both of us just like looking around because we're both like really aloof.
Yeah,
And
that's like,
and it's like I don't. Yeah, so I don't know how to break that. I'm like too aloof with most conversations.
I think you're doing fine.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I was
Yeah.
about to take some Xanax, so
Don't do that. Do you have a prescription?
no,
Don't.
I could get one.
You can.
It's not hard.
It's
Yeah.
So, my like fucking therapist was like, you should get a Xanax prescription. And I was like, aren't you supposed to like help me to like
Get rid of
not use drugs? He's like, nah, you need like an emergency medication. I was like,
Thank you.
that was a stupid thing for him to tell me.
He's getting a kickback. Do you get anxious performing at all?
I like usually get like super anxious like right before I go on stage, but then once I'm on stage it goes down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But then if I start bombing, then it like goes up to like higher than
Yeah.
like really high.
Yeah, well, no one's comfortable bombing. That's so uncomfortable. There's just like 60 people staring at you,
Yeah.
like coughing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm
I'm getting anxiety thinking about it right now.
Yeah, I haven't bombed in a while, but like I also only went out once like in the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm expecting one today.
Yeah.
And I also
think
never
I'm
done
gonna
good
bomb
in
it.
Lancaster, so it's like yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you did super good at fucking Where is that at?
Snits and Giggles.
Snits and Giggles.
Is that actually that might be the actual name of the restaurant? Now that I think of it. Yeah, that's
that bar. Where was that bar at?
Snits and Giggles.
Allentown. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was far away.
I don't really know where anywhere is. I just put things in my GPS.
That's what I do. Hell yeah.
Like people like go down 422. I'm like, I don't even look at the street signs or like the exit signs. It says
neither.
Exit coming up. I see it on, like I see the blue line.
Yeah.
I kind of know where it is, which sucks.
Like I know 501 and like Route 30.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah, I know like
283 because that's towards Harrisburg.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah. I've been to Harrisburg Comedy Zone so many times. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I could get there without my GPS and get home, but I still put it in every single time.
Yeah, no, I do.
It makes no sense.
Because then, like, there's like some exits towards the end where I'm like, I could definitely fuck this up.
Yeah,
but,
and missing your exit when you're driving, just like, oh yeah,
it's the worst.
You can't ever. It's not easy to get back.
Yeah,
you got to take like 8 turns and like go through a town or something. You can't just like get off the next exit and find a way to get back on behind you.
When I was a kid, I always thought like, why didn't they like make like roads just like go up into like the sky like a giant like arch? So like if like, hey, I wanted to go to like Harrisburg, there'd be like a road like near my house that says Harrisburg, and it's just like a one-way arch.
Yeah, no pedestrians can walk on it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that would probably block out the sun eventually with so many roads.
Also, like, the downward would be kind of hard to deal with.
And if you have shitty brakes, you're just dead every time.
Yeah, or you have like too much cargo in your back seat and you just do a flip when you get too high of an incline.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the idea.
Maybe I should hit up some investors.
Yeah, we need something like Futurama tubes or something. I would travel all the time if I could get like.
I love Futurama.
That's the best. Who wouldn't love Futurama? It's so.
There's some people that are anti-Futurama.
How they must have seen that dog episode and just like, I can't take this.
That's a great episode.
It's amazing.
It's a very sad but beautiful episode.
Yeah, you're gonna cry during that.
You know, it's funny. My parents didn't allow me to watch The Simpsons, but they let me watch Futurama.
Wow, they did not know what they were doing.
They're like super Christian and be like,
yeah,
The Simpsons is evil, and they're like, Futurama is like way dirtier.
Yeah,
it's like Comedy Central and shit.
Yeah, it's like a mature version of The Simpsons almost.
Yeah,
Futurama. That's one of my all-time goat like animated comedies. Simpsons for like a few like first 7 seasons or whatever.
I think first like you said 7 or 8 seasons of Simpsons is like peak television. Yeah. Oh, they predicted everything. Yeah. They predicted Trump winning president like 20 years before he even ran. Yeah. And I think it's like still funny today. Yeah. You know how like shit from like the 90s like seems like dated. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Simpsons? No, that's still Futurama. South Park. South Park. They still make new episodes and they're still haven't missed anything. What do you think about Family Guy? I kind of don't really like Family Guy. I don't either. I liked it for like the first 4 or 5 seasons when it started, but now they're on like season 40 and it's still the same. I just can't. I liked American Dad more than Family Guy. I never got into American Dad. Yeah, but I haven't watched that in a long time. I like the Boondocks as like an animated cartoon. My friend was trying to get me to watch that. I mean, it's a super black cartoon, but it's hilarious. Everybody would find that funny. Yeah, no, it's great. I was going to watch it on HBO Max, but I fucking lost my account. Oh, that sucks. I don't think I own the account to any of my streaming accounts. Lucky. Yeah. When I was in college, I remember like a girl broke up with her boyfriend and she like group texted me and like 20 of my friends his login information. We would just like at some point I just randomly started to be like, oh, I want to watch something on Apple TV. I wonder. And he had every streaming service available, like HBO, Apple TV, Showtime. So I was like, I had it all. Yeah. That's awesome. Perfect. So I'm never going to pay for that unless they like stop that somehow. Yeah. They see like 30 different users watching something at the exact same time from different parts of the country. That is super fun. Yeah. Do you remember Ruby Nicholas, the comedian? Ruby Nicholas? The Pakistani. Oh, why does that sound so familiar? 50-year-old comedian. No, was he from Lancaster? It's a girl. Okay. Oh yeah, she was. She just moved to San Francisco actually, but I've had her Netflix for like 5 years.
Really? I wonder if she even knows at this point.
I don't think so. Ruby, if you're listening, I wish you well in San Francisco and thank you.
I don't think I can't.
for whatever
Roya?
You want what?
Roya?
Ruby.
Yeah, never met her. Sounds like a lovely lady. Get in contact with me if I need some kind of streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
I'd appreciate it. Because I still want... Do I have them all? No, I need Paramount Plus, so get at me, Ruby.
I don't have that one.
I really don't... I don't even watch that much TV anymore. But it's like... I'll watch like the big shows.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
Yeah, of course. I love video games, so it's like...
I need to get... Have you played the second one? I haven't
No.
played the second one.
No, and I have like... I game on a PC. So like I have to... They just released the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
On PC? Wow.
But I played it back when it came out on PS3. But I haven't played the second one.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want to play the second one now that I know, like... I like the show, and it's kind of cool if I don't know what... Because the first one, I knew what every episode was going to kind of happen. They changed it a little bit. But then it'd be like cool to get surprised.
Yeah.
And I already went like 3 years without playing the second one at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Watch the show first and then play it.
Yeah. See the changes.
Yeah. No one's surprised anymore.
No.
I feel like everyone's just like, let me see the secret thing now and not wait.
Yeah, it's like reading the last page of a book.
Yeah.
Although I never really cared about spoilers. That wasn't...
Yeah.
Like people are like, I can't watch any trailers. I know I want to see this movie. I gotta just go in blind. It's like, I don't... You could tell me how it ends right now. I'll still enjoy the movie.
Yeah, and I'm kind of the same way. Like I heard the ending to Breaking Bad, the very last ending scene.
Yeah.
Before I watched any episodes of the show, and I still watched the whole show, and I still loved it.
Of course, Breaking Bad. It's the whole journey there. It's just like it's so breakneck pace and like well thought out.
Except for that Fly episode, that was a pretty slow one.
Yeah, that was a super slow one. That was like an art house film.
Though.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single episode of Breaking Bad I don't like.
Have you seen Better Call Saul? I haven't seen that.
I like that too.
Yeah. Is that on Netflix?
No. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's just I don't know if the last season is. I think the last season's on something else.
Have you seen Euphoria?
Yeah, I've seen Euphoria too.
What do you think about Euphoria?
It's I don't want to see Spider-Man's girlfriend, get her back blown out.
She hasn't yet.
That's true. She's only dated Yeah, I like it. It's weird. That's not how my high school was.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Me neither.
Yeah, girls weren't coming to school in like stripper dresses.
Yeah, like where's like
doing
the dress
cocaine.
code?
Yeah, like her nipples are out. This
like
is
it looks like Club Good Times, but it's high school. Everyone's underage
and
like,
doing drugs all the time.
Yeah. When's the first time you did like anything like illegal, like drug wise?
Like, is weed? Do you consider?
Sure.
Okay, then that was like 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Yeah, like freshman.
Yeah, I was a late bloomer. I didn't do it till like I was 19.
Really?
Yeah. So I was Christian.
Oh, okay. That's gonna ask like what made you. But that's normal too. Like a lot of people don't do it in high school, and then they go to college, and it's like your parents aren't around, everyone else is smoking. You'll try it at least.
Yeah, like I never saw it because like, I mean, the school's right. My high school's like right behind.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know. I wasn't that popular in high school anyway, so I wasn't like.
Did you do anything in high school, like sports or something? Volleyball? You're basketball? You're giant.
I did do basketball my freshman and sophomore year, and then I did track senior and junior year.
Okay. You just never nobody on the.
One person asked me to a party once. And then I had to get up for church the next day, so I said no.
Oh, yeah, you were really... Well, you have all those bumper stickers about Jesus on your car. They kind of like, Tyler's around, let's hide everything.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, like, I wasn't like a narc or anything. But I was just kind of like a dork, I feel like.
Yeah, high school sucks. Who cares?
Yeah.
If you peaked at high school, you're a loser.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I was a loser in high school.
Yeah. It's the best time to be a loser.
Yeah.
Afterwards, that's depressing. Like, grade school, high school.
And then you like run into a girl that didn't like you in high school, and then you have sex with her afterwards, and you're like,
that's the best. Yeah. Did you have when's your high school reunion?
I don't know.
I feel like they don't even have those anymore. I don't think my school had one.
They said, I remember the class president I kind of knew because he like lives like I could hit his house with a tennis ball from here probably.
Okay.
And we like knew each other for a while. And they said they were gonna do like a 5 or 10-year reunion. And like I've been out of high school for more than 5 years, so I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I don't think that happened though. I didn't see anything.
I don't even think I would go to mine if I had one.
If I had like $1 million, I would go.
Yeah.
But like now, I don't feel like I have a reason to go.
I don't feel like any comic should be going to that because,
Yeah.
well, that's the weird thing about comedy is like, there's people that are just like jobless or like whatever. And then there's also like people like Karen who are lawyers.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
like,
not
why are
all
you
comics
doing
are
this,
losers.
Karen?
Yeah. This is insane. Because you'd make zero money doing comedy.
Yeah, and you're making like 6 figures, like being a lawyer.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense.
You're like
to me.
saving people's lives or
Destroying
making
them.
20 people sort of laugh for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's like, yeah, it shows like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Shout out to Karen.
No, I love Karen.
I like Karen
She's great.
too. She has a nice house.
Of course she does. She's a lawyer.
Yeah. I remember I got like really high at Karen's house.
Wait, Karen? I've never.
She had like a mic during COVID there one time.
Oh, but I thought you were saying like you were smoking weed with Karen. I was like,
No.
what? I don't know these people at all.
I would smoke with Karen.
I would too. I just never. I've seen her smoke a black and mild, and I thought she was smoking weed. She's like, no, it's just a black and mild or something.
What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
smoke a cigarette.
it's so weird.
Isn't that like people who buy black and milds are like for weed?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's not. That's like buying a Dutch and like I just like cigars.
Yeah. Or like buying like American spirits and like emptying it out and putting weed in them. It's like, why are you paying $11 for?
Because it'll burn slower. That's not
We
what
should
makes.
try that out.
I don't think it's a paper that makes it burn slower.
That'd
think
be
it's-
funny if it did.
Do some weird shit to the tobacco.
So you have a girlfriend now?
Yeah,
How'd you meet your girlfriend?
work.
Nice.
Yeah, she was a nurse at my job, and then the pandemic happened, and like my mom was sick during the pandemic. She had cancer, so it was like,
Sorry, man.
I didn't leave the house for anything. I was like a total shut in. I didn't go to work. I didn't go shop like Insta delivery. What is that called?
Instacart?
Yeah, Instacarted, DoorDashed everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I didn't care about getting COVID because like I didn't think it was gonna be like that big a deal with me. But she had lung cancer, so I was like, I like stopped doing comedy that whole like 2 years. So, but I was in contact with her, and she's like a nurse, so it's like I would still talk and see her, and then it just like naturally happened because I was not someone that likes. I don't know. I like being single.
Me too.
So, okay.
Right, I mean, for the most part.
Okay. Have you
it
had
gets
a
lonely,
girlfriend
though.
since I've known you?
Yes, I think so. I had a girlfriend when I was 22
Okay.
for like half a year, and then that ended. Then I had like a friends with benefits, but we were like closer than that
Yeah.
for like 6 months before I went to rehab,
Okay, yeah.
and then I've been single since then. Like completely single since then.
I mean, honestly, if you do comedy, it's really hard to do it if you're not single because realistically, you're going to be working if you have to like work during the day, and then you're going to do comedy at night. So you're not going to, they're going to have to understand that and not be like, wait, you're going where for $10?
Or $0.
And you're spending how much on gas? What are you doing? Do you just not like me? You're going to drive an hour to make $10?
That's why, I don't know. The girls that I've like dated have been kind of like artsier people, so they kind of get it more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like I remember I was dating this like one scientist lady, and she was like, was getting upset with me that I was going to open mics, and I was like, this isn't gonna be a long thing.
Yeah. Logically, it makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, fuck out of here with your science bullshit.
I live on emotion.
Yeah, I do. That's
Yeah.
why I'm a drug addict. I'm like, I don't feel good. Give me drugs.
Now your drugs laughter.
I know, now it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, you get
It
it.
was kind of before, but
Nah, the first time we haven't seen each other in a couple months, you said, but like before that show, I hadn't seen you in a while either. And it's
Yeah.
like, I saw you on stage, it's like, yeah, wow, Tyler's really got it. Like,
thanks.
he's following in, his dad's footsteps. Pete, it's insane how much you look like Pete Davidson.
Yeah,
Not even look, you have a deep ass voice too.
thanks. That's like one of the few things I like about myself.
Oh, it's great.
I like my voice.
Yeah, I sound like a little girl.
No, you don't.
Whatever. I'm squeaky, like a Alvin and the Chipmunks or something.
That's okay. My voice cracks like all the time.
Yeah, but it's so deep. Like when it cracks, it just sounds like Barry Manilow or something. I don't know.
Thanks. My cousin's rabbi gave me like the best compliment ever. He's like, "You have a radio voice," and I was like 16. I was like, "Thank you."
Wait, your cousin's a rabbi?
No, my cousin's rabbi.
Okay, so your cousin's Jewish?
Yes, he was actually considering becoming a rabbi.
Okay. When your family's like super fundamental Christian?
Yeah.
Wow.
So my uncle married a Jewish lady.
Okay, makes
And,
sense.
Judaism is like passed down through maternally, so my cousins are like 100% Jewish.
Oh, wait, what? I didn't know. What do you mean maternally?
Like from the mother's side.
Yeah, I know what maternally means, but it's like if your dad's 100% Jewish and your mom's not, like you're not considered Jewish at all.
Yeah. I
What?
swear to God, yeah.
Like, where's that scientist lady you were dating? I don't understand how that makes any sense.
Did I say that last part again?
Where's that scientist lady you were dating? That doesn't make sense to
Yeah.
me.
No, I did. I know it doesn't make sense.
It
but-
is Jewish, so that's like it's an ethnicity, right? And not just religion.
Yeah, it's both.
Okay. But unless your
So-
dad's Jewish, and then you have like
So technically, your dad could be Jewish, and you're born, and if your mom's not Jewish, you are not technically Jewish.
wow.
People may still claim that they're Jewish because their dad's Jewish, but like according to most like Jewish like leaders and teachers and people, you're not considered Jewish.
Oh, that's different. I'd be like if you had
Yeah.
like a black dad and a white mom,
Yeah.
and then your kid came out black, and we're like, sorry, you're white.
Yeah.
Black's not passed from the dad. It's like I think a little bit.
That could be a bit.
Cops might disagree. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never knew about that about Judaism. I've learned a lot of not weird. That's different things.
No, you're good.
I'm sounding like Kanye on this.
No, you're not.
Like how they can't touch electricity on Sundays.
Yeah.
That sounded
is
fake.
strange. You can say that's strange.
Yeah, it sounds like Amish or Mennonite or something.
Yeah.
But you
It's
could
'cause
use it as long
it's-
as someone else touches it, which
Yeah.
makes even less sense to me.
It's considered work, like on the Sabbath,
To turn on electronics.
I guess so. Like, because it symbolizes like fire, like in the olden times. I'm pretty sure. If I'm making this up, I apologize. I feel like I heard this from somebody.
That's incredible. I wanna turn Jewish, but
It's really hard.
my dad was the Jewish one. So yeah, no, it's a lot of studying.
Yeah.
I've lived in Reading most of my life, and I can't even learn Spanish.
Mhm.
I can't imagine I would learn Hebrew.
I don't know if you have to learn Hebrew to.
Don't you?
You might.
For your bar mitzvah, don't you have to like give a speech in Hebrew?
That's bar mitzvahs, though. I don't know about converting as an adult. I'm not sure.
Okay. When you convert to adult, you don't have to do. Okay.
I don't know.
I thought it would be like first communion. Like you still have to do that if you become a Christian. You still gotta. I think
Maybe. I thought you just had to get baptized.
that's true.
as an
Maybe.
adult.
But you have to do stuff to get baptized. You can't just like. Don't you have to like study or something?
In some places, yeah.
Yeah.
In other places, you can just walk in and be like, "Put me in the water thing."
You're a Christian now.
Yeah. Were you raised Christian at all?
I was. I went to
What flavor?
Catholic.
Catholic?
Yeah, my mom sent me to Catholic school.
How was that?
Horrible.
Was it in Reading?
Yeah.
How was that?
Horrible. Okay, let me put it like this. In my graduating high school class,
Uh-huh.
there was 5 black kids,
Damn.
And then like
How many people were in the class?
like 400.
Jesus.
And then like let me put it like this. So like I go to school and then obviously I gotta like fight with white kids all the time because they're gonna be saying shit. And then my mom like lost her license sophomore year in high school, and we live like 2 miles away from my high school. Yeah. So I had to go to high school and fight with white kids, and I had to walk 2 miles home through the hood of Reading in a Catholic schoolboy uniform with like a sweater vest and like fight black kids and Spanish kids. I was like, I had to fight everybody all day, all the time.
This is why you're a comedian.
Yeah, I guess.
That's your origin story.
Yeah, because I was like used to just like having to defend myself or like getting like people trying to humiliate me and both sides of it.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, I'm good.
I know.
I like that kind of stuff. Like I like roasting. I don't like roasting people, but I like when people like roast me, and then like if I could say something back and you don't get offended. Yeah. Yeah, but roast battles, I don't think I'm cut out for because you gotta write jokes.
Yeah. Did you do the roast battle at the Zone, right? Yeah,
it was the first one, and they put all the black people on one side of the bracket because they were like, they're gonna tear it up. Like they were made for this. And then none of us made it past the first round. Only Charles made it past the first round, and that's because we went against each other. Because none of us wrote jokes. Yeah. We thought we were just gonna like start clowning on what people were wearing, and then meanwhile everyone else had like pages that they were flipping through to decide. And turns out like if you prepare, you're gonna do a lot better.
Yeah. I lost in the first round.
Who'd you lose to?
To Tom. I lost to someone who doesn't even have a last name. No, I love Tom.
Did you make fun of him for having...
I was like, you're a gay teacher. And then he had like really like well-written jokes about me. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was the worst. I was like, oh, shit, somebody scrolled through my fucking Facebook or something.
Yeah, I was like, damn, how'd you know this? It was like a Nardwuar interview.
Well, mine... I went against Charles, and he called me radio, which is like which is a joke I do on stage.
Just stealing. Yeah,
and it crushed. I was like, oh, I'm not. This is over. Yeah. And then he walked out like the next round. He was like, I don't want to do this shit. So it was kind of uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable, especially like if you don't like know the person like, crazy well, and you're like, you're a terrible father or something like out of left field.
Yeah.
And then, like, feelings actually get hurt.
Yeah, someone's screaming at you off stage. You're like, I thought that we all agreed that, like, this is what's going to happen.
Like,
yeah, I didn't say his name. But he was pissed.
I'll maybe bleep that out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that fire come down at me.
No, I'll bleep it out.
Were you there for that? That was the first one. Yeah. He's like, I called him a pedophile. How'd I lose?
I was like, this is interesting. Weird.
Yeah, roast aren't for me. How'd you get into comedy? Do you think you were like humiliated a lot as a child and you're just like, okay, I could do this in front of people?
Yeah, I just kind of felt like a weirdo all the time. Like I was just like this tall, skinny kid, very socially awkward, like didn't have a lot of friends. And I was like, oh, maybe if I like try to be funny, like people will like me. And like my brother, I have a brother, and he's like super, super smart. And like I would try to like make my parents laugh and able for them to like me more because I wasn't that smart. I think that has something to do with it. But
do you remember like what moment there was where you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to an open mic, or like I'm gonna do this and really try it?
Well, the first time I did stand up, I was 17. And an audition for America's Got Talent because they had open auditions in Philly.
Wow.
And like
wait, it was your first time ever even trying it?
Yeah. I like paid my dad to like drive me out to Philly. And just doing it with no microphone and like a weird like room.
Yeah.
It wasn't like on the show. Like it was just like I did it for like a producer, and like there was like 20 other people like in the room.
Okay, at least there's like not just one That's still that's tough.
Like people were laughing, which I was like, oh, this was fun.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to keep doing it, and like I couldn't go to a mic because I was like 17, 18. And then I asked my dad, I was like, hey, can you just like, because I didn't have a license, I was like, can you just drive me to the Chameleon? And like I went and I was like, can I do stand up if I like leave right after I do it and don't drink? And my dad's right there. And they're like, yeah. And then I did it like the first time there, and I like did a lot better than I did like
For America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And then they're like, all right, get out of here. And I was like, oh my God, it was so fun. And like, we got Wendy's afterwards. That's when I was like, fuck. Like, that was like the best feeling like I've had in like a long time.
Yeah.
Like, performing in front of people.
Yeah. When you do well and that feeling,
Yeah.
it feels really good for a couple of hours.
Yeah. Like, all like the jokes were, looking back, like dog shit.
Oh, yeah.
But like, they're like, oh, look at this weird kid. But I don't know. That was when like I got bit by the comedy bug.
Yeah, I feel like I can't even feel good about sets anymore. It's like weird. Like
Yeah.
I'll have a good set. I'll leave like that night. Like, yeah, that felt great. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up like, I can't believe I said all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Or
No,
like I
know.
stuttered here. Like I'm never happy.
That's okay.
It's so weird.
When did you get bitten by the bug?
Well, I knew like as a child in grade school, like one of my good friends growing up was Nate Marshall, who's like,
really?
yeah, like
that's crazy.
Like from like I don't know, like 2nd to 8th grade, we kind of stopped hanging around in high school because we went to the same school, and like my mom worked a late shift, so after school every day I'd go to his house until my mom got off work, and then my mom went to like jail for a little bit, and I like lived with him, so I was like, and he used to be the host at Reading Comedy Outlet.
Okay.
So like I heard that he ran the Reading Comedy Outlet or something, or like there was comedy there, and then I was with my one friend watching This Is Not Happening. I was like, this is funny. I was like, I could do that. He's like,
Yeah.
you could do that. I was like, I think I can. You're just talking in front of a crowd. He's like, you're an idiot. And I was like, I'm gonna find an open mic and I'm gonna go to the very next one.
Hell yeah.
And then he called up all of our friends, like, this idiot, like he's gonna bomb his dick off. And I did kind of bomb. I did all right. But it was like after that, I was like, okay, the kid I grew up with, he's funny and he's like doing it at a great level. And then I found out my dad wanted to do stand-up comedy there, and he was like he was too scared to do it. And I was like, that fucking bitch, because like I don't have a relationship with my dad, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna prove him wrong, and I'm gonna prove all my friends. And so I was like, yeah,
That's
this
awesome.
is it. And then like Jesse Blanco, who used to run that, he was such a nice guy. Like the first time up there, he gave me like a good pep talk, told me keep at it, this is the stuff. And honestly, I used most of the stuff from like that first like my whole Reading and like why my name's the way it is, that was all from my first ever set. So it was good stuff. It's just like I was like looking at my toes, like like I never did like stage stuff before, like theater or anything like that. I played sports a little bit, but that's like you're just running. Yeah. It's not like you're having to like think and like, oh shit, these people aren't laughing at this part that I expected. But like after I had my first show, it was like, yeah, I love this too much. It was so good. Yeah.
Part of me thinks about like, oh, if I don't get to a certain point, like I should quit. But then it's like, also it's like, I kind of want to do this forever, like even if I suck.
It's weird because like you could see people like just suddenly like move to that level, and you're like, it doesn't seem like there's if you just keep at it, it seems like something will happen, especially because like you do stuff like podcasts or like make Instagram videos. You kind of gotta have make content outside of just like being funny on stage, because like how many followers do you really get after a show, even if you do well? Like not that
I got
many.
one last night.
There you go.
From my waitress.
Oh,
she was pretty cute.
Oh, she's
too bad she lives like 100 miles away from me.
Where was your show at last night?
It was in Northumberland.
Is that near Harrisburg?
No,
I'm thinking of like, North Cumberland or something.
Yeah, it's like 91 miles from here. I don't know.
Is it in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I don't know. Like we talked about the GPS, so I have no idea
where
it's at. But she was nice. Yeah.
Don't actually. I learned like pretty early. You don't want to hook up with comedy club waitresses. Yeah, it gets kind of messy. Or other comedians.
I've never had sex with any comedian or comic club waitress.
I mostly waitresses, but I did comedian. Actually, I don't even want to talk about that. Like, yeah, it's not. I don't feel like it's a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
You can tell me after.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit.
There's been a couple like close calls. Like I could have, but I was like,
it's not worth the
it's
like
gonna
headache.
muddy the waters of.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like nervous to go to a fucking
Yeah.
open mic.
Or that couple that's fighting.
Yeah. I was thinking about when I lived like in Slippery Rock when I was in college. There was this like comedian in Pittsburgh. I was like, I could date this girl, but like that's the only like woman I've met in comedy who's like my age, and like I would be like, I could date this person.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it could work out. It definitely could.
yeah,
We've seen it. Like,
kind of.
well, I would just. Well, people say don't date somebody you work with either, and I did that, so it's like.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, but I also worked like. It's weird working like the medical field because it's 90% women, and when you're women are just as like aggressive as men.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you go to work and like the girls are like rubbing their butts all over you, like saying things like wild things.
Damn, what kind of work?
Yeah,
do you work at? I want to work.
Everyone's
there.
in nurse scrubs, like tight scrubs. It's like this is.
Nurses are hot.
It's pretty crazy, like how that works out. I don't understand, but yeah, they definitely. Yeah, it was a fun job. It's definitely different working with a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's less like, oh my god, they didn't say hi to me. Because that was like one of the things at my old job. Like if someone like didn't say hi or they felt like disrespected anyway, there's a screaming match within hours. Like the rest of the day is like everyone's just a bad attitude. With like the place I work at now, it's like they don't. I was like, you said hi and he just looked away. He's like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. You can't do anything. But it also is less fun.
True. I mean, if people don't talk to me at work, I'm kind of like. Sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah,
I'm just like
that's how I feel
tired.
here. But when I worked at the other one, like it was a lot more like that. I was more involved because they're just way better at like I don't know, being fun. That sounds so immature.
I want to say on the record, I like the people that I work with.
I like the people I work with too. Yeah, I like everybody I work with. So don't fire me. I need this job.
No, you're good. You don't get fired.
Huh?
You won't get fired.
Yeah, until I crash that truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do anything as long as it's first shift.
No, I feel that. Oh, we're at an hour and 7 minutes.
Want to wrap it up?
Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
2K?
I'll play in 2K.
Cool. I'm going to pee first so we can play some 2K.
I'm going to drink the water.
Do you have anything you want to plug? Plug?
Nah, well, if you're... No, by the time when this
come to
out?
the show tonight.
Yeah.
It'll be in the past, probably.
Yeah.
Once this comes out.
Look at my Instagram for clips of it.
And I'll post your Instagram bio in the show notes. So follow Justyn. He's very funny.
All right.
And we're going to play some 2K. All right. Love you guys.